Hello guys on the prize, how is it going? Welcome back to the channel. And recently, I've been watching anime. And not the new ones. Usually I like to watch the new anime, but this time around, I was feeling kind of nostalgic. So I went back, I watched Naruto, Blue Exorcist, and I'm also reading High School of the Dead. So I went back at a lot of series that I've been watching back in the past, and they're still as good as I thought they are. And one of those shows that I'm talking about today is My Bride's a Mermaid. And boys, it's still my favorite one. Well, not my favorite, but it's still one of my favorites. In fact, My Bride's a Mermaid is actually one of the first animes I've really got into. And probably one of the animes that the early version of me watching anime. And it's right after I started seeking out more shows and finding stuff. It's even before High School DxD, because I'm pretty sure Sun Seto was my first waifu. I'm pretty damn sure about that. So I'm pretty sure it was even before then. So my timeline of when I first started anime, it just keeps getting more confusing, even for me, the guy who was there. So let's just get to the plot, shall we? The plot of My Bride is a Mermaid, or Seto no Hanayome. Basically, Nagasumi Michishio goes to his grandma's house when the Seto Inland Sea, and since it's a summer vacation, you can go in, have some fun, go for a swim at the beach, which he does. Not successfully, but he goes swimming, but he starts drowning. And since he was drowning, no one can really hear him. He's pretty far off the coast, I think. So he's drowning all by himself. He thinks he's gonna die, and suddenly a mermaid comes and saves him. And that mermaid is Sun Seto. And I like her. My first waifu, nostalgic, let's go. My first waifu is Sun Seto. And yeah, she saves Nagasumi. But since Nagasumi's seen her in her mermaid form, because they can transform into human form and mermaid form, well, he has two options left, really. He can either die, because humans ain't allowed to see that shit. Humans can't be seeing mermaid stuff, so he can either die or get married to Sun. And well, as the title goes on to say, his bride is a mermaid. So yeah, he chooses to become a bride to live. And then it goes into rom-comedy stuff with more mermaids coming in, even some cool fighting scenes sometimes with music, because the mermaid's powers is their voice. So Sun has a hyper voice. Well, all mermaids have a hyper voice kind of thing. And yeah, it's a rom-com funny show. It's really good. Not much of a plot to speak of, just them getting along, funny moments, laughs, which funny enough, I laughed so hard at these jokes. A lot of them, a lot of jokes do miss and make me cringe. A lot. But I still laugh my ass off, with the Masa jokes, with Masa being so attractive that Nagasumi fucking simps for him, or the reason Nagasumi simps for him is because it's his first kiss, because when Nagasumi was taken down under the sea to go see his mafia dad, down to the mafia boss of the Seto gang, which, by the way, Sun is the daughter of a mob boss, so yeah, she's a mafia boss's daughter. Not just mermaids, now we're dealing with the mafia now. But yeah, the joke is that Masa, he's really attractive, I guess. And when Nagasumi gets taken down underground or underwater to their base, he kind of passes out, because of course he does. He's getting taken down into the deep, really low, not good for humans, and he passes out. And he wakes up, Masa gives him CPR, and boom, his first kiss is taken. And then from that day on, Nagasumi gets this weird face whenever he sees Masa, and he's fucking simping. And he's not the only one simping for Masa. No, it's his mother too. Fucking man, dude, his mother's always making comments about that. It's so funny. It's just fucking, oh man, Masa. Masa is like a Giga Chad. But anyways, another plot point in the beginning of the show is that since Sun's dad doesn't like seeing his daughter get married or anything like that, he tries to kill Nagasumi multiple times using a character called Maki, who's like a tiny mermaid with like a shell with water bullets, and she tries to kill him a lot. And there's a lot of assassination attempts, but that slowly kind of goes away. There's Shark Fujishiro, there's just a lot of different stuff, you know. And then, of course, there's other mermaids, like Lunar, a pop star who Nagasumi likes, but her attitude's way different to her idol persona. She's kind of like a bitch, yeah? Two-faced, yeah? That's all I got, basically. But, yo, yeah, she calls Nagasumi her manservant, if that's gonna give you any idea. And it's kind of like that, but of course she does fall in love with Nagasumi because it is a harem show. It's how it is. And then there's oh dude, what's the rich guy? I don't even the rich guy in the show. I'll put the name on the screen. But dude, this man is in love with Sun, and he hates Nagasumi for it. And this guy's also really rich, and he takes Nagasumi's like best friend, yeah, chimp, a monkey guy. Like he's kind of like a monkey. He gets swooned over by Kai. It's Kai. Okay, I know who that is now. It's Kai. Yeah, like Kai makes Chimp become his servant with the power of money, and bam, he betrays Nagasumi. Then there's like Akano, who's like a mermaid examiner. And it's real fun, you know. And then there's also this Lunar versus Sun gang in the school. Like, Lunar and Sun are like the most popular and like most prettiest girls in the school. And they just have it out. There's like a war. There's like a non-broadcastable joke, which is honestly fucking amazing. It's so cool. And then like suddenly like everyone was getting possessed by the power of Mermaid song, but since Nagasumi is always by mermaids, he's already resistant to it. And speaking of like Nagasumi's kind of powers, is he has like a danger sense, which he can like make him kind of dodge everything. He's kind of like Iruma from Marimashita Iruma-kun, where he can just dodge things with his danger sense move. Like once his hair stands up like it's fucking like cowlick, or is just like big hair thing, like hair strand that sticks up with danger sense, he'll know what's up and he can fucking dodge shit. It's like a spidey sense, and dude, it's so cool. Plus like Sun's Song of the Heroes, if she sings that song, dude, he'll get like fucking buff and he'll fucking be able to fight anything, man. And at the end of the show, when stuff happens to Sun and Nagasumi gets angry, he does the Song of the Hero transformation by himself because he's angry for his wife. And dude, this man gets jacked. Like at the end of the show, Nagasumi's just fucking jacked. Like he's just sitting there fucking in school with fucking being ripped because he hasn't wore it off yet. It's so cool. It's so funny. And I just love seeing the Mermaid song like war. And you know, it's just your typical like early like mid 2000s kind of rom-com, like 2007, 2005, somewhere around there. I know the manga came out in 2002, so yeah, but I'm pretty sure the anime for My Best Mermaid came out in 2007. Editing will correct me if I'm wrong. If nothing shows up, then I'm right. Let's go. But yeah, you know, it's just your typical rom-com, which I fucking love it, you know. Maybe nostalgia talking, since it's one of my first animes I've ever seen. It's probably one of the first rom-coms I've ever watched, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And it was a really good rewatch, and I fucking love it. It was just a really good ride. Seeing, you know, something about this show just really does it for me. Like, all the characters are really funny, a lot of the jokes hit. Like, fucking, it's kind of funny. All the rom-coms in, like, at least Nisekoi and Mermaid have, like, this, like, the girls get kind of drunk episode where they go fucking do crazy shit. And they had this too. And when I saw that happen in the anime with, like, the girls getting, like, drunk off something in a plan to make Sun, like, dump Nagasumi, and seeing, like, that happen, and, like, I'm like, wait a sec. didn't this happen in Isekoi? Alright, this must be a trend for like mid-late 2000s anime. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, no, dude, just check it out. It's a really fun anime. I really recommend it. It's a little older, but honestly, I like the mid-2000s style of anime. It just looks, I don't know, it just looks better to me. Like, I don't know what it is. I just kind of like how the designs of the characters and how the animation is. I like it a lot. So let's go give it a shot. I think you'll like it. And the plot, really, I explained the plot. I hope I did it right. I just kind of went on a big tangent. This whole video is like a discussion, not really a review. That's probably what I'm going to call it, because I really didn't really review much. I just went over parts that I liked and like stuff I liked about the anime. You watched me gush about My Brad's Mermaid for 11 minutes or 12 minutes, however long this video is going to go for. But yeah, go check it out. I really recommend it. It's on Funimation in an English dub or an English sub, whatever you want to go for. I watched it in dub because I like the dub for that anime. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I like it. You know, go give it a shot. I recommend it. But with that said, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, because there will be more content. Just at an irregular rate, because I'm not sure the schedule right now. But there will be more content coming soon. So, yeah, like, subscribe, and all different stuff, and I'll see you guys all next time. Johnny.